Hey there, today we're going to be talking all about East Austin. This video is made for anyone considering making the move into East Austin, and I'm going to give you the top 8 reasons why you might want to move into East Austin. And then if you stay till the very end of this video, I'm going to break down 3 reasons why you might not want to move to East Austin. This is Austin, Texas area living. This is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, give us comments on all our videos, and let us know if there's any area that you would like us to cover. Okay, let's dive right into it. East Austin. I technically live in East Austin. I know I said on the Central Austin video that I live in Central Austin. It's because I live in Central East Austin. I do consider myself an East Austener, and so a lot of my stories will be firsthand, and I'll go through and break down what it's like to live here. The number one reason that people move into East Austin is its dynamic, diverse, urban lifestyle. So it is really close to downtown. A lot of the jobs are in downtown Austin, a lot of the nightlife, a lot of the festivals. And so if you want to be proximity to downtown, then you're going to want to move into East Austin. This neighborhood has a lot of rich history. People love East Austin because of its convenience and its culture and lifestyle. And so that is the number one reason people want to move into East Austin. I mentioned in the South Austin video, when you think of Austin, you probably think of a lot of the South Austin culture. That also is the same for East Austin. You're going to have a lot of the kind of keep Austin weird feel, but it's a little bit different than South Austin. A little more artistic, I would say. It's hard to describe exactly the difference in vibe, but there is a little bit of a different vibe in East Austin. And that goes into the second reason why you might want to move into East Austin is its creative, artistic vibe. For a long time now, East Austin has hosted a event every year called the East Austin Art Studio Tour. Previously, they would have kind of a tour where people opened up their homes and you could go into their homes, and then also some art studios to view local artwork. And it's led to that creative vibe. There's a lot of studios on this side of town, and all kinds of art studios. There's a glass blowing studio, and it's led to that artistic vibe that you'll find here on the east side. The third reason is if you're living in East Austin, you're likely going to be either living in an apartment, living in a bungalow style home, an older home, or the third would probably be a new modern home. Some of the older homes really can't be saved, and so they tear them down and rebuild them. Sometimes they rebuild more than one property on a single lot, and you'll have a modern type home. So you have a few different options. Most likely you're not going to have a lot of land in East Austin. Everything is condensed, so you really do have the feel of kind of that urban lifestyle where everything is close together. But really cute homes, especially the bungalows that have been remodeled. Just even the older ones that haven't, there's a lot of charm. There's older homes here. But then the modern homes are pretty neat too, because they have to build them according to Austin code, which sometimes leads to really unique design solutions that they put in those modern homes. And with Austin being such an artsy, especially East Austin culture, then they will often design the modern homes in that way as well. So you get to be a little creative on the homes that are built in this area, and it makes it really unique and just a unique lifestyle. Actually, my home where I'm filming this video was built in the 40s, and the walls are CMU, which is like a concrete type wall situation. So you just get really unique type homes in the Austin area, and it's pretty cool because not every home will be the same. Pretty much every home will be very unique. The fourth reason that people want to move to East Austin is the proximity to downtown, to UT, just really proximity in general. If you're living right off Cesar Chavez, which is considered the first street, if you were to count, all the way up to 12th Street, east of I-35, you can literally walk into downtown. And people that live that close to downtown actually do. We have scooters as well, Uber and Lyft, of course. And so there's really a quick and easy access into all the festivals in downtown, all the nightlife, all the events going on, whether it's a play or maybe comedy club, music, all of that. And so you're really going to be in close proximity. I know one of the reasons I moved to Austin was there's so much that goes on in Austin. When I moved here originally, I was overwhelmed by the amount of everything that goes on every weekend in Austin. And it's super cool. Anything you want to do, you name it, you can find it here in Austin. And a lot of that does take place in downtown, East Austin, and South Austin. And so if you live in East Austin, you're going to have proximity to everything. The fifth reason to live in East Austin is there is a food scene here. I mentioned it also in South Austin, but there's quite a bit of food options in East Austin. And those are not going to be changed. They're going to be local restaurants, local chefs. You have everything from the food trucks, the food truck parks, very casual. Austin is a very casual town, but starting to get some higher end restaurants with some higher end chefs. And people like it because you can order food or you can dine out very often in East Austin, and lots of different options and varieties. The sixth reason, as I've mentioned, is there's a lot of nightlife, including a lot of live music. Austin is the live music capital of the world. A lot of that music takes place in downtown, East Austin, and South Austin. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And so if you live in East Austin, then you could be close to walking distance or scooter distance from a lot of that live music going on. The seventh reason is local businesses. So you're going to find just a lot of local businesses, again, walkability, bikeability, scooterability to those local businesses. And if you're someone that wants to start a local business, East Austin is a great place to do that as well. So people really love the local business. One of my favorite things about East Austin is the amount of coffee shops, and really good coffee shops, places to work, great coffee, lots of local businesses that you can serve if you're living over in East Austin. And lastly is the diversity and inclusion. I will say East Austin is a younger demographic. We have a lot of people moving in from the tech scene that live in East Austin, but also creatives and musicians, and then just a very diverse demographic. I did find that happens in the local schools as well in East Austin. So if you're looking for kind of a diverse and inclusive area, then East Austin is definitely a place you want to take a look at. So some of the cons, I will say East Austin has over time become less and less affordable. If you would look back maybe 10, 15 years, East Austin wasn't what it is now. It's, again, heavily been gentrified. And even since I've been here in 2017, tons of condo and apartment complexes popping up, which has made it less and less affordable as more and more people move into East Austin. So that's something you'll want to consider, but very expensive, depending on if you want to rent or if you want to buy. The second con that I mentioned is if you're someone that really wants high school ratings, like 10 out of 10 on all 3 schools for your kids, then you're going to want to look at a website like greatschools.org or something like that has the school ratings. It is Austin ISD. A lot of Austin schools are, my kids are in the Austin Independent School District. A lot of them have special programs, depending if your child is more into STEM. They have early college programs. My kids go to a fine arts school. A lot of the schools have really special programs, but if you're looking academically at the test scores, you're going to see that they're not as high as some of those suburban neighborhoods. So that's something to take into consideration. And then the last con, and I think I already mentioned it, is it's really condensed, and it's getting more condensed. As more apartment complexes, more condos go up, a lot of the lots have 2 homes built on them now. You're going to be a little bit more condensed. And so that's just something to take into consideration. If you're looking for more space, then you might want to check out some of my other videos on my channel. And that is it. That's my video on East Austin. Definitely drop some comments below. Let me know if you have any questions. My name's Julie Hutchison. I am a realtor. I have Hutchison Property Group team here in the Austin area. So if you need more help, definitely reach out to me through Google. You'll find my contact info. And thank you.